A massive car bomb exploded outside of a large federal building in downtown Oklahoma City, shattering that building, killing children, killing federal employees, military men, and civilians.
The chaos in downtown Oklahoma City did indeed resemble Beirut after what police believe to be a 1,200-pound car bomb ripped through the 9-story federal building shortly after 9 o'clock this morning. More than 500 people were already in their offices, and at least 50 children were in a daycare center on the second floor.
The bombing in Oklahoma City was an attack on innocent children and defenseless citizens. It was an act of cowardice, and it was evil. The United States will not tolerate it, and I will not allow the people of this country to be intimidated.
2 suspects now have been identified, known only as John Doe. They're both about 5'10" to 5'11", about 180 pounds, both with brown hair, one with a crew cut, the other with a tattoo. Those sketches were released as rescue workers worked their way through the wreckage of the Murrah Federal Building, looking for survivors among the close to 200 people believed to be still in that rubble.
Authorities now believe the truck that bore the bomb was parked in a space alongside the federal building. A second vehicle may have been nearby to permit the bombers to escape. The FBI said today it was a huge explosion and that the explosive used was most likely a simple combination of fertilizer and fuel oil.
The indictment charges that Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols, former Army buddies with a grudge against the government, planned the bombing, selected the Murrah Federal Building in Oklahoma City as their target, bought and stole materials for the bomb, and built it.
Timothy McVeigh, guilty. Guilty of murder, guilty of conspiracy, guilty on all 11 federal charges that he faced in the Oklahoma City bombing trial. His conviction comes a little more than 2 years after a massive bomb shattered the Murrah Federal Building, killing 168 people, including 19 children. It was the worst terrorist act in American history, and Timothy McVeigh could now be sentenced to death.
Welcome to In the Veil. I'm John, and this is another one of the Route 66 episodes. This one's going to be kind of crazy. I'm in Oklahoma City. I am at the Oklahoma City Bombing Memorial and site. So April 19th, 1995, here in my state, my home state, we had one of the biggest national terror attacks that had happened on U.S. soil besides 9/11. And Timothy McVeigh had driven his vehicle down through here, parked it in front of the federal building, and blew it up. So we're gonna walk through here. I'm gonna show you the memorial, and then we're gonna go to the museum. That building right there is the Memorial Museum. We'll go in it here in a second. It's kind of windy today. It's crazy knowing that this is right where it's at. It's Northwest 5th. It runs east to west. So where these big walls are is where they've shut off the street. And there's you'll see the water up here. The water is where the street was at that he parked on, and it's crazy. Sad. 903, 901 over there. When we go inside the museum, it'll explain the whole history. I don't want to just give it all away right now. This is kind of a really quiet place. All the chairs on the other side over there represent, and they have names on them of each person that had died in this bombing, even the children. This tree that they've got all this bricking around is the tree that survived the bombing. Guess there was a part of a church right here and it blew it out and gave the damage over there and knocked the windows out of all these other buildings around it. And when we get done, or when we get in there, we've got to get the stamp. Definitely got to get the stamp. This is one of the stops on the Route 66. Chris's dad, the other investigator that's here with me on In the Veil, Chris's dad was a firefighter in Guthrie and had to respond to this. And Chris, I remember he's told me some stories and stuff, but it's kind of a really private thing here in Oklahoma. Like it really got to us. There's a lot of people that got killed for no reason, just because of hate. This is part of the original building that's left over here. I've been here several times. It's really worth coming out to check out. This is like a guide. Looks like it's all touch screen. The survivor tree that we were just looking at. Memorial honors those who were killed and those who survived and those who were changed forever. Oh, yes, any more time. On April 19, 1995, it encompasses the now sacred soil where the Murrah Building once stood. So where the water was, where's the street? Right here, where all these chairs are at, is where the building that blew up. Just crumpled. These big stones over here tell a big story about it. But at nighttime, all the chairs are lit up. It's really pretty at night. We're gonna go upstairs right quick, show you all this other area, and then we're gonna make our way over to this museum, as I think this museum is gonna take us quite a bit to get through. I wasn't even planning on filming this one today, y'all. I was gonna stop at Chandler and do a couple other ones. And so I'm on my way to Chris's house in Guthrie to go get all of his memory cards downloaded so I can get the Caden's Museum episode dropped out, which y'all have probably already seen by now. But I thought since I was down here that I would come do this and make this episode. So we're gonna make our way over here, and I'm gonna show you where the children were at, the daycare. Should have knocked these windows out of this church. I had to get all the windows replaced from the bombing. But we're gonna go up here and go check this out. Church is kind of cool looking. It's got a bell up there. There's a lot of twists and turns. Now they're going to take all the fun out of that one. I don't agree with that. I think that should definitely be allowed. It all needs to be allowed, except for ball playing. Look at all this. It's probably why there's so much you could skate on up here. Uh-oh, here are the wee-woos. There's a state courthouse next to us. These are all the different bureaus that were in here. The Department of Agriculture, Alcohol and Tobacco, Firearm, Child Care, Department of the Army, U.S. Customs and Treasury, the Defense Security, Drug Enforcement from the U.S. Department of Justice. Man, there's a lot of different buildings in here. Credit Union, General's Accounting Office, General's Service Administration, Department of Human Health and Services, Transportation, Urban Development. Whoa. Department of Labor, the Marine Corps, Post Office, Visual Services and Rehabilitation. Looks like the Secret Service is in here. Social Security Administration. And Department of Veteran Affairs. That is a lot. That is a lot of departments in here. And this is right where they were walking in their work that day and had no idea that some evil punk is going to change everybody. It's emotional being up here. Man, it's so emotional. This is the south entry. This is the location of the south entry of the second floor of the Alferd P. Murrah Federal Building from plaza level. It's always strangely quiet here. That's what's so weird. This is where it gets kind of sad. It's all sad, but this is the playground that the kids were playing on when it all went down. This is the playground. This lawn was the playground for the children of the daycare center. Many children were killed or injured in the building. It's crazy. All right, y'all. Let's make our way back down through here and make it back down these stairs. Let's get over here to this museum, go through this thing, teach y'all a little bit more about this. A lot of y'all probably know about this, but this museum it's something else. I've been through it once. I think once. I know of at least once, maybe twice. But it's very interesting. You're gonna see some car parts and stuff that they have of the vehicle that blew up, the van. Children's shoes and stuff is really sad, but you're about to see it. Yep, that's why I didn't park in the street. Dude, she's back there writing hard, dude. All of y'all should put more time on y'all's little machine. I'm not gonna sit here and read all this, and you can pause if you want and read it. Does this bank have valet? I think the bank has valet, dude. That's crazy. It's gotta be a hotel or a restaurant up there or something. All right. Oh, dude, check this out. They still got the spray painting on the wall over here from the firefighters that day. Let's show you all this. This is really cool. Yep, museum entrance. I think we're on our right path. Well, it's really windy right through there. There's the tree. We'll go look at it here in a second. Team 5, 4/19/95. We search for the truth, we seek justice, the courts require it, the victims cry for it, and God demands it. Let's pull the firefighters, spray paint that on here. That is emotional. Like emotional. Being a parent and having kids and grandkids, man, it hits you when you get here. There's the tree though. Not much, but I'm gonna have to touch it. That way I can say I touched history. His tree, it's like God's tree plus history. Yeah, it's kind of, all right, sorry, bad joke. But well, that tree would have a story, wouldn't it? Have one heck of a story if it could talk. It's like it's already trying to bud out. It's the spirit of the city and of this nation will not be defeated. Our deeply rooted faith sustains us. That's what's written over here. This kind of gives us a look over this other area. All right, so make our way over here. Let's get into this museum. Go through this thing. Just after this, I got one more stop I want to try to film for Route 66. So I'm getting hungry, so I think it's time to go do another food review. Last one I did was at that Happy Burger in Sapulpa. That place was bomb. So if you do the Route 66 stop this year, since it's the 100-year anniversary, come go to Sapulpa and eat at that hamburger place. But we'll make our way down here. Gotta find this ticket and give them this ticket for this parking. I'm gonna pay this at the same time. Yeah, so it says like parking. I guess it's like $5 an hour if it's free with memorial admission. So we are gonna figure out how we do this. We pay out what we do. Let's find out. Do we pay over here? Cool. All right, let's go in here. Go pay for a ticket right quick.
How's it going?
Whoa, what's going on, y'all?
How's it going, boss?
Doing pretty well. Who do I pay?
Right here.
Cool, cool. Yeah, just one. Dude, do I give you the parking thing
No,
too?
you actually keep it. You'll need it to be able to leave.
Okay.
So, what is a good zip code for you?
7.
All right, it's going to be 18 even. Then, as soon as you see that total, you'll tap or insert right here.
That's where the stereotype of that. And people always love the package on the little skinny man. That's not.
Hold on, did not go through. So, doing that again.
There it goes. Is this the only gift shop?
Yes, just because we are doing construction out there.
Okay.
And so here's this receipt, and then also this card.
Cool.
And I will say we only allow photos in the museum.
Okay.
But if you are interested in looking at our full inventory, this has our full inventory.
Okay. And you can like order online and stuff too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you can go to the site on your phone, you know.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Well, I'm gonna go
Get started.
get this started then.
So it is a self-guided tour.
Okay.
We recommend an hour and a half to 2 hours, but you can go through your own pace.
Okay.
Take as long as you like. There's also videos and stuff you can sit down and watch.
Okay.
And then down this hallway, there's an elevator. I'll get you up that elevator to get you started.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, this is like the second time I've ever been here.
Oh, nice. When was the last time you came?
Oh, it's probably been 10 years ago or so.
Okay. Yeah. I think we've done some renovations just about 10 years ago. So we're doing some more renovations now. Getting new lobby.
Oh, that's cool. That's exciting.
Yes, sir. So there's someone on each floor. If
Oh,
you have any
shoot.
questions or anything. Yes, sir.
Where do I get this stamped at?
Oh, you can go back to the glass box
Yeah.
once you're done.
Will she still be there?
Yeah, we'll still be there to stamp you up whenever you're done with the museum.
Okay. Yes, that's the whole reason why I came here is to get this. So just go to 1.
Yes, sir. Actually, no, sorry.
Oh,
about
sorry.
that. No, you're gonna go to 2 actually.
2.
So I'll just go up with you.
It's all right. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Yeah, that was my fault. I'm distracted. But yeah, well, on your way out, we start you on 2, and then you go down to 1, and you exit through the basement. And
Okay.
the basement is gonna put you out right in front of that glass box.
Okay. Sweet. And this is where we start at?
No, sorry. This is
Oh,
the
no,
first
this is the
floor.
first one. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
Wasn't paying attention again.
All right, we'll just get started down this hallway here, and Justin will be there for you.
Okay. Cool. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, how are you?
Another one, thank you.
All right, this is what we do here.
Today, a renewed and confident city shares the lessons of its experience with all who come here. With
Cool.
this museum believes there can be.
All right, still rocking and rolling. This is crazy. That's what it used to look like. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is wild. I wish they had actual guided tours to give us. So the security camera. Caught the Ryder truck that they pulled up in. So the Ryder truck is captured when Regency Tower security cameras as it passes in front of an apartment building on block west of the Murrah Building. Just a few minutes before 9 a.m. There's the camera that got it. Oh, the book that he was reading. The style phone, I guess that is the phone, the cell phone. What is this? Oh, the pagers, the cell phones that they used back then. What does this say? This experience will begin in 1 minute and 47 seconds, so we will wait till the next one. This talks about the at 9 a.m. I guess it's the clock that stopped. That was in the building. 9 a.m. IMSA begins advanced paramedics training class. Police department begins training personnel with new mobile command post vehicle. Federal Employee Credit Union opens for business. This is the American Kids Daycare Center has 21 children checked in. The YMCA Daycare Center has 53 children checked in. Holy smokes. The Water Resource Board hearing for the Winkle family application begins. I think that's what we're going to do is when we go in here, I think this is where we'll go in here and it's like you're sitting through the court hearing and then the lights go off and then you hear the explosion. So it's like being inside the explosion. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful. We got one guide over there. Since I don't think I'm supposed to be filming, but I'm doing it anyway. It's what me and Chris do. We bring you the truth. I'm trying to play it off while they're scoping me out. Yep, looks like it's about to start.
On April 19th,
here it
I was
goes.
working for the Oklahoma Water Resources Board, as I am now. And my position now is staff attorney. And part of my duties as staff attorney at the Water Resources Board was to hold hearings and serve in the role as hearing examiner for water right applications.
It's an Oklahoma State agency and deals with all aspects of water. They set the water quality standards for the state of Oklahoma. They do all of the permitting of water rights.
Our office building, of course, just across the street from the Murrah Federal Building.
I remember getting up that morning and going to work. We had recently moved our place in the water board building, and so our offices were in a little bit of a different location.
On the morning of April 19th in 1995 at 9 o'clock, we had scheduled a groundwater use application proceeding where a landowner from Love County, Oklahoma was requesting groundwater to start up a bottled water company.
We wanted to get a water permit. My dad had had his water tested, and we knew he had good water.
Well, I came up to him with my dad and my sister and my brother, and we were going to go up to Oklahoma City to get a clearance and some kind of water board permission for my dad to sell water off his land.
Come to find out I had some good water on my place. That's the reason why I was trying to get permit to get water, so I could sell water.
And generally some neighbors who are interested in how that water is going to be used protest and attended as well.
We had a neighbor that was very concerned that if we was pulling water out of the ground, that we would use up the water and he wouldn't have enough water, but that's why we were there.
And that hearing was scheduled for 9 o'clock.
Lou Claver was doing the hearing. She started at 9 o'clock. And, you know, if the government's late, doesn't do anything right. She started on time.
That morning I was working in my office. I was up on the 3rd floor getting ready for the hearing, but the hearing actually was held on the 1st floor directly across from the Murrah Building. It was an interior room.
We went on back into the conference room and we just sat down, and then the lady comes in and she announces that they're getting ready to hold the meeting.
And we tape record all our proceedings in case they're appealed. We transcribe them for court. So we had turned the tape recorder and just gotten the hearing underway where I was explaining how we were going to proceed and what the applicant would need to establish in order to get a groundwater permit.
The hearing is about to begin. Please join us in the Water Resources Board. Please stand clear of the doorways.
Oh, wow.
This hearing will begin in approximately 30 seconds.
You have the door opened up. That's crazy. I guess it's going to close here in a second. They got like the tape recorder right here and then like 1 minute books for the water resource. Uh-oh.
This is Wednesday, April 19th, 1995. This is a hearing for appropriate protest and groundwater application of 9 Roy.
Sit down here.
Wickle. White.
You got that going on.
It's 9 a.m. Hearing's now. It looks like. Well, good morning. We're going to open the record in this proceeding with regard to application 95-501 for a groundwater permit. My name is Lou Claver, and I've been designated by the 9-member Oklahoma Water Resources Board to serve as the hearing examiner.
I need to get my receipts and get them put in my pocket.
Basically,
Carrying these things around.
Today is to gather facts, all the information I can with regard to this application, to determine whether to recommend to the board that they grant the permit.
So I guess this is the hearing that went on during the bombing.
What happens is we'll present evidence from the applicant, ask questions, hear from the protestants with regard to why the application, and I take all of that information under advisement and draft up what's called a findings of fact, conclusions of law, and a proposed order, which will be mailed to all the parties about 15 days before the Oklahoma Water Resources Board meets. They actually, they sit in this room and discuss the application and vote whether to approve or deny the application. So they're the decision makers. And you'll receive a copy of my proposed recommendation and can attend that board meeting and present your information directly to them.
Yes, that's the doors we go out. Excuse me.
They generally meet the second Tuesday of every month. So you'll be advised of that. With regard to
Just think why this is going on somewhere out there. He has parked his vehicle and that thing's about to explode. And these people had no idea. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh, holy shoot. Oh my God, it's the faces of everybody that died. Holy crap. Yo, that fits it. Oh, holy crap. They just go straight into this.
It's a federal building, we're being told. My mic is open, is that correct? If you, let's try to keep my mic open if we can, and then I'll be able to talk with Jesse. If you are...
These are the actual pieces of the building that was left over. Holy crap. Look where it said Murrah. It's like they've been bent. Oh my God. This is the only pieces I've got left of it. Yo, this is wild. Chunks of plaster originally installed in General Record Building where it appears in the auditorium in 19. These are just old pieces of the building that was left over. This is an elevator control panel. Glass bricks that were inside the Water Resource Building. Broken light fixture covered. It says recovered on the south side of the Murrah Building. Dude. That's amazing. A metal door from the Journal Records Building that was shaped and distorted by the blast is what it says. It's crazy. It's like their keys. Everybody's keys. Holy crap. Keys recovered from the rubble of the Murrah Building property of Harley Rich Cunningham killed in the bombing. So I did identify those keys. That's nuts. This is cool. You touch it and it lights up. Broken glass down there. The clock recovered from the rubble. It stopped at 9:02. This is a desktop calendar. Owner Terry Smith Rees, the HUD supervisor on the 7th floor, was killed in the bombing. Pencil sharpener that was in the resource board. Dude.
There's also heavy damage at many of the other buildings here in the downtown areas.
Holy crap. There's that piece of that church from next door. The Senate blew out the window. It's crazy. What was in this one? Do it again. Does it light up? There it goes. It's like it's all smoky and then it gets clear. Dude, it's their sunglasses. It's like a piece of that church from across the street. Yo, this is kind of freaky. Oh my God, here's the shoes. Just not talking too much, y'all. I'm just filming and letting y'all listen. It's like they got all the police radios and the phone calls, 911 calls coming in. It's kind of overwhelming. Come on, let me see the shoes again. Is there a sensor or something? There it is. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's go see what's in here. Bronze sill that weighed about 300 pounds in the north entrance of the Murrah Building. Shrapnel hit it and gunned. Wow.
The daycare center wasn't completely done. It was at that point when I saw the front side.
Survivor Rhonda Griffin's Bible recovered from the Murrah Building. That's cool. ATF trapped on the 9th floor. This signs written by stranded ATF agents Luke Franny to draw the attention of rescuers.
I wanted to get in to help my children. I love my children. I didn't think they were around anymore. I thought they were gone.
The bicycles from the
I
playground.
remember making it down one flight of stairs, and then I collapsed. A tall man that came out of the second floor into the stairwell.
Dress worn by a survivor, Florence Rogers.
People were running down the street and they had blankets and quilts, personal things.
And I remember him.
She worked at the Federal Credit Agency. She was the president. That was the clothes that she was wearing that day. That's amazing.
Then they brought out Polly Nichols, who had worked down the hall for me.
It turns out I had a rather severe injury to my neck.
Several people working on her, and one thing I could hear them saying is, "This one needs to go now."
This is a rear axle housing that was found near a damaged Ford Festiva vehicle in front of the Regency Towers and the rim of the Ryder truck. So just think that bomb was right there. Those pieces are right next to that bomb. This is early evidence. This is the actual license plate from the truck. This is like a canister that they were using to put the bomb in. Whoa. Dude, this is where everybody was watching in all their times when it hit the world news. So Clinton got the news.
The bombing in Oklahoma City
Whoa.
was an attack on innocent children.
This must have been, it was all live.
And defenseless citizens. It was an act of cowardice, and it was evil.
These are press badges that was
The United
used
States will not tolerate.
from the people that were covering
I
it.
will not allow the people of this country to be intimidated by evil cowards.
This is wild. Oh, check this out. They got the cameras from NBC over here. These cameras used by KFOR television, federal journalists on April 1995, in the days immediately followed the bombing.
Get over there. Get there as quickly as you can.
Called the office and send me. And they did.
This is crazy.
And I
Oklahoma City Fire Department Fire Chief, I guess his uniform that day.
Devastation. The pictures were unbelievably harrowing. It was unfathomable to me.
This rescue rubble, the stuff they used. This is crazy. Last time I came through here, I had my kiddos with me, so it's kind of was watching them, and I didn't really get to go through this. Rain gear that was worn by the volunteers.
I'm right-handed, and the wall is on my right, so this had to be done with my left hand.
You tied a tourniquet around her leg.
Oh, it's got the time on them.
And we can hear Davis.
10:03 p.m. 11:03 p.m. Recovery agents.
At that point, everything I had been dulled by the operation by the rocks, and the only thing I had left was pocket area.
As soon as he said that
It's really cool.
so pulled her out further.
Miraculous little things, the tourniquet had worked very well.
Dumped her onto the backboard, struck her down. Had to have the backside.
Wow. There's a lot of stuff.
The meaning of that, I think, was
Rescue recovery tools. This is a symbol of comfort. The teddy bear was introduced as a symbol of comfort on April 23rd, 1995, memorial services when the Oklahoma First Lady Kathy Keating, organizer of the services, distributes teddy bears given by the Illinois First Lady Brenda Egger to the families of those killed and missing. And that was one of the bears that were given out to all the people. Somebody holding theirs. Pastor Graham, Billy Graham, that's cool that he did the service. It's amazing the destruction it caused. Search some items used by the search dog.
With Timothy McVeigh now in federal custody, attention quickly turns to a second participating in bomb. Harrington, Kansas is much like Harry Oklahoma.
Dude, there's McVeigh's shirt that he was wearing.
So it seems unbelievable that someone involved in the planning of the Oklahoma City bombing could be living in the wood frame house on South 2nd Street.
That's what he was wearing that day.
McVeigh is transported from the Noble County Jail. Terry Nichols hears his name.
The rider agreement.
He believes he's being followed by federal agents.
And the actual leg shackles that took him to the jail.
FBI agents arrived, questioned him for hours, and arrested him early the next day.
Wasn't from here. Very few people did have. And
See, like all the cards and letters that kids had made.
Oklahoma has rocked dust bowl, tornadoes, oil prices, and
Here's this sculpture.
If anybody thinks that Americans are mostly mean and selfish, they only come to Oklahoma.
All right, got a little guided. This is the Hall of Honor, so we're gonna check these people out. This is sad. It's got all their names.
Luther H. Trainer. LaRue A. Trainer.
Dude.
Michael George Thompson.
Charlotte Andrea.
I can't figure out though. Is
Amelia.
okay, you know we got like Elizabeth Smart went missing.
Yes, and I just watched that whole thing.
But they did search parties for her.
Why are they not? I can't believe they didn't find her when she was like right up the mountain.
Robert Clay.
So we just see like their little momentums.
Maria Donna Lester.
Like their stuff from their house, their remembrance, you know.
Brandon Lee Johnson.
It's so weird. Jean's doing like that.
Ronald Vernon Carden Sr. Cheryl E. Hammond. Ethel L. Crichton.
Margaret.
That's crazy.
Garrison. Mary Ann.
It's weird. It's weird. It's sad to see all this.
Ashley Megan Eccles. Catherine Louise Reagan.
This side. It goes this way. A lot of places you can sit down and watch the interviews and stuff. Looks like some stuff that was left on the fence the day of the bombing. People left. They came, you know, that they came here and gave their respects and left stuff. Holy smokes. There's this car. The car McVeigh got arrested in.
Obvious that I was it was some type of car bomb.
His gun that he had on him. The tickets left on the car. His driver's license.
Slow down and initiate a traffic stop. Still alive, he offered him discussion.
That's crazy, and then he drove that thing.
To the rear bumper and quickly looks back at me and responds, "Oh, I know I didn't have a tag. I recently bought this car. Just haven't had time to get one." Thinking I probably stole this car. He said, "Do you have a driver's license?" He said, "Yes."
Dude, I gotta touch it. That is weird. That is wild. I actually sit here and touch the car that McVeigh drove, that evil son of a gun drove, that changed history forever in America. This is amazing. Yes, this is one of the barrels. Arrington, Kansas. This is, I guess, where they were gathering evidence. Ammonium nitrate. That little bitty thing. Holy crap. Well, probably there's multiple of those little things. It's a plaster mold of the tire track to start investigating. Oh, dude, it goes all the way from Boulder, Colorado to Utah, Las Vegas, Nevada. Nichols visits ex-wife, then leaves letters to McVeigh saying you're on your own, go for it. Oh my gosh, dude. Down to Kingman, Arizona. I used to live in Las Vegas. Up to St. George, Boulder, Tucumcari, Amarillo, Texas, Pauls Valley, Perry, Oklahoma. That's where he was held after his arrest, was in Perry. Harrington, Kansas, where he's getting all this stuff. Dude, this is crazy. The link that this goes through, how much he's linked, VP Fuels. So he does it to avenge the deaths of the Branch Davidian in Waco. This map is insane. Like they literally had connection to almost every state. This is insane. Fort Benning, Georgia. That's where they went to camp at. It goes all the way to Miami, Ennis, Texas, Pauls Valley, Royal, Arkansas, Grand Valley, Missouri, Elohim City, Oklahoma, Antigua, Wisconsin, Detroit, Akron. This is wild. All the way down to the Philippines. Terry Nichols used his passport to visit his wife, Marifa, and child, leaving the evidence behind in Las Vegas. The discovery by his ex-wife. No way. This is fragments of the Ryder truck. Tire fragment, springs, the crankshaft. It is absolutely crazy. Alright, let's go check out more of this place. Start making our way to getting the stamp here in a second. Do not bury the crime in Cutter. The gavel that was used by the state of Oklahoma by Judge Stephen Taylor versus Terry Lynn Nichols trial. That's crazy.
Congratulate Mr. Heartlnd, Mr. Ryan, and the FBI.
Federal prosecutor Pat Ryan's cowboy hat. And the pencils that they used. The color pencils for Nichols. Or for that painting. Or sorry, it's for that drawing during the court.
The next stage was sentencing. For 3 days, the jury heard.
Yes, this is actual pieces of this building that we're in that was damaged from the bombing.
Each told of the personal devastation brought by the bomb.
So I was saying it blew a lot of stuff up. It's crazy.
I was adamant to look these guys in the eye.
It's the epilogue. All their notes. Dude. Yeah, y'all. Definitely worth coming here. Come check this out. It's a lot to read. You're going to have to go through a lot of it here on your own. It's wild. Wild, wild, wild. Check this out. FBI evidence bag. Piece of the tire. That's crazy. That's nuts. There's a Thunder outfit. Steve Adams.
You download the book and highlight key passages.
Oh, I think this is it. This is the exit. Thank you so much for visiting. Your experience was meaningful. Please take a moment to visit us on the TripAdvisor. Guess we need to sign this. February 24th. We'll do it. John Creek More. Tulsa. Okay. Into the Vale. Yeah. Normal YouTube. Gotta give the shout out. Thank you. Here we go. All right, so I guess this is the exit. So let's go downstairs right quick. Let's go get this book stamped. Make it on the next place. They do have restrooms and stuff here too. All right. I guess the lobby. For one. Nope, basement. Am I going the right one?
What's gonna
The
happen
B?
is this back door is gonna open. You'll take a left. The exit door is gonna be a big green door like this on your right.
Okay.
There is one more exhibit, the archives room. Normally, it's not open to the public, but because this is the way we're exiting now, you can take a peek of that
Okay.
on your way
Okay.
out. So the
Okay.
left and then the green door on the right.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's all right, bud.
Cool.
You'll have a good afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's see here. Go this way.
All right. This,
They never
whoa.
did a search for, these.
What is this?
Like, have they lived in the, yeah. Why not they did? They were.
All right, so we got the book ready, so we gotta go get the stamp.
I just haven't seen it. Evidently, they did the Elizabeth, it's, oh, I see, so he was thinking you could go in the archive thing, but what would you do with it?
Holy shoot. That's a lot of evidence. It's just like rolls and rolls and rolls of it.
I feel like they look, maybe.
There's more of the fence back there. But yeah, this is the archives room. It said it's normally off limits. Sorry, I didn't want to film the guy and get in trouble, so I'm not supposed to be filming at all. And we've done the whole thing. So. Dude. That's nuts. Bet that's the first time this thing's been filmed, but let's go get this. Let's go get the stamp. Right there we are. That's cool. Hey, thank you. Yeah, let's go get this stamp right quick. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, the new federal building.
Can I get a stamp for my book? Sweet. Let you do it, man.
You want to do it yourself? I can do it.
No, I'll let you do it, man. kind of document all this. I do YouTube, I do paranormal on YouTube, and I'm doing a side thing over the Route 66. So trying to make episodes over every all 66 stops. All right. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you. Into the Veil Paranormal. All right. We made it. Made it through. We filmed the whole stinking thing and got the stamp. So that was sweet. Definitely worth coming up here. If you're in Oklahoma City, definitely stop at this memorial and go take a peek through it, walk through it. You know, I kind of rushed it and we've already done it in about an hour. But that's pretty cool, like way cool. I think it was like 18 bucks or something like that to do it. So a little pricey, but worth it. So anyway, making it back to the truck. I'm getting off here. So love you, stay freaky. We'll see you in the Veil.
This morning, the United States of America carried out the severest sentence for the gravest of crimes. The victims of the Oklahoma City bombing have been given not vengeance, but justice. And one young man met the fate he chose for himself 6 years ago. For the survivors of the crime and for the families of the dead, the pain goes on. Final punishment of the guilty cannot alone bring peace to the innocent. It cannot recover the loss or balance the scales, and it is not meant to do so. Today, every living person who was hurt by the evil done in Oklahoma City can rest in the knowledge that there has been a reckoning.